Fred Astaire didn't, but Gene Kelly did. Maybe not Humphrey Bogart, but certainly Stuart Granger. And Basil Rathbone could handle something infinitely more deadly than Sherlock Holmes's calabash.
You know any prayers, my friend? I'll say one for you.
Eventually, most actors find that they have to take up the sword as part of their craft. In fact, in the old days, a classical actor's education wasn't considered complete without extensive training in fencing.
Physical confidence, the ability to move well, is very important if you're going to be an actor. Also historically, because so many great plays from Shakespeare through the Restoration plays, reading up to the plays of the 19th century, fencing plays a part.
Today, however, when an actor picks up the sword, often it'll take a while before he can go on guard.
Most actors really do like minimal fencing nowadays, and when they have to do a performance that involves swordplay, they call in a specialist, and there's a generally very compressed time in which to get them up to snuff and to get them to do their work. It can be very frustrating for me as a professional fight master.
Fight masters Ted Katzoff and Dan Speaker are such specialists, working out of LA's West Side Fencing Center. They've coached combatants for films like The Princess Bride and the upcoming Spielberg film Hook, and the soon-to-be-released By the Sword, a drama that focuses on the world of sport fencing.
I made the touch. Luck is not technique.
And techniques differ. The kind of technique that will win you a medal at the Olympics may not make it when it comes to the movies.
It's too small, too fast, and doesn't tell the story.
Fencing is so much smaller, it doesn't read well on stage, and so you simply have to make it broader and more theatrical. And if you look at Errol Flynn movies, there's a perfect example. Some of the things he would do are not really very logical as sword moves, but they look wonderful. It doesn't always have to be perfectly logical. It has to be theatrical.
So while the competitive fencers compare their craft to a deadly game of chess, the theatrical swordsmen and women come a little closer to the work of Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
Anyone can pull the trigger of a gun, and there's something beautiful about well-executed swordplay. It's like a ballet.
Every step that you see in theatrical fencing is choreographed. It's done to a script. Each move is then rehearsed before it is done on the stage or in front of the camera, over and over again, the same way that you would rehearse and memorize lines.
This summer at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, the Society of American Fight Directors held its annual workshops, teaching these seemingly deadly arts to theatrical students from around the country. Beginners with broadswords in the lobby.
You need to be able to see underneath the sword, and you need to be able to protect your head, okay? We get down here, we're just playing with danger there.
And the advanced students learning the fine points of rapier fighting with the dagger sinister on the main stage.
A lot of you are still dropping the wrist, bringing it through the center line, and right here, after this point, you're dead.
You're already in deep trouble.
Right.
Hospital?
No hospital.
Is swordplay a dead art? Dueling has been banned, but as long as there's entertainment, combatants will be wrecking the furnishings in order to deliver that deadly thrust.
Fencing, of course, provides a wonderful opportunity to be both violent, dramatic, graceful, beautiful, all at once. And so there's a tremendous appeal to that.
When you have two individuals with something at stake to fight for, that is something, no matter where we are in our developmental stage, that's something that we still hold dear.
There will be blood tonight.
Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.